Question 49. In this question, we are given that Robin invested a total of $12,000 into investments X and Y. We also know that the investments earned the same amount of simple annual interest. How many dollars did Robin invest in investment? Okay, so let me write the formula for simple interest. First of all, simple interest is P into R into N divided by 100, where P is the principal, R is the rate of interest, and N is the number of years. So here they have given annual interest only. So N is equals to 1. So we can simply write P into R divided by 100, where P is the principal and R is the rate. Okay, this is the simple interest for this case only. Okay, what do I need to find out? I need to find out how many dollars Robin invested in investment Y. So let us take the amount that Robin invested in investment X as X and then Y as Y. Okay, so we want the amount of investment that Robin invested in, amount of dollars that Robin invested in investment Y. What do I know? I know that X plus Y is equals to $12,000. This is what we know from the question statement. What else do I need to find out? But before that, I also know that X into rate of X divided by 100 is equals to Y into rate of Y upon 100, which means that the simple interest earned by both of them is same. Which means that X into rate of X and Y into rate of Y, or rate at which he invested in Y, is same. Okay, what else do I need to find out? I need to find out Rx, Ry and X. If I get these three values, then I can figure out Y directly, or simply Y. If I know, then it will be sufficient enough to answer my problem. So let us take the statement 1. Statement 1 says that investment X paid 3% simple annual interest and investment Y paid 6% simple annual interest. So from this we get that Rx is equals to 3% and Ry is equals to 6%. Okay, so I got that X into 3 is equals to Y into 6, which implies X is equals to 2Y. Again, I also know this equation, X plus 2Y is equals to 12,000. So I have one relation, means X plus Y is equals to this and X plus equals to 2Y. So as soon as I recognize that I have two equations and two unknowns and I can figure out the value of Y, I don't need to solve after this. Okay, after this point I don't need to solve, which means that this statement is sufficient enough. We can easily calculate the answer, but we don't need to, because it is a data sufficiency problem. Okay, it is not a problem solving question. So we don't need to figure out the answer. We only need to check whether the statement was sufficient or not. So statement 1 is sufficient. Whenever statement 1 is sufficient, we cross BCE. Let us check whether statement 2 is sufficient or not. Statement 2 says that Robin invested more than $1,000 in investment X. Okay, so they have not given that Robin invested $1,000 more in investment X than in Y. If they would have given that, then our answer would have been 6,500 in X and 5,500 in Y. That was simple. But they have given that X is greater than $1,000. So it can be any value more than 1,000, which is up to 12,000. Any value. So Y is any value less than 11,000. We are not getting any definite answer for this. Whenever we are not getting any definite answer, we simply cross D over here in this case, because first one is sufficient, second one is not. So our correct answer here is option A. I hope it is clear.